Viking or maybe a wizard. I feel like I'm broke when I'm in the ring. Victory brings serenity. I give him a three-piece, that's for the three-peat, and then I leave with the Trinity. True baller got all the amenities. All the others just wanna be mini-me's. Haters mad when they in my vicinity, cause I must be the GOAT. No Ouija board, I just dip in the ghost. Baby, my style is colder than stone. Talking my shit cause I'm doing the most.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know what to expect with that intro. But RJ Bates never fails to disappoint. And I gotta say, what's really good, y'all? It's your boy Earon Bevans. I'm here with the not only self-proclaimed king closer, the winner of Closers Olympics #1, the winner of Closers Olympics #2, the title holder of Wholesaling Live King Closer, the holder of the most belts in the game, and also my little brother, aka wannabe Earon Bevans, RJ Bates. Wait a minute. RJ. Wait, hold on. I always say this, and I always mess it up. You did not win Closers Olympics Part 1.
I won. That's people only remember the fact that I won. That's it.
You know what's funny? Listen, I'm here to talk my stuff. I'm here to talk trash. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm here to take the belt off this man. I'm here to take a belt, and I need a dub, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Hey, you can take a W with better hair than me, okay?
But I will say this, as much trash as I talk, it's funny because, and I'm not trying to hate on anybody, every time I announce RJ Bates, I announce him as the winner of the 2021 Closers Olympics, because in all fairness, you did win Closers Olympics 2020.
I won as far as what the people thought, and that's all that matters. There was one person in the world that didn't think I won, and that was Carlos Reyes. And ain't no one seen him in the real estate world since. So we don't know where Carlos is. I think he's making a comeback. Maybe he'll tune in tonight and learn how to close a deal. Everyone tag Carlos.
He's sponsored by Boss now, bro, and now he just calls the shots, bro. That's what I heard.
I heard he was trying to figure out how to wholesale in the modern age of 2024. Maybe he should watch tonight. Someone tag Carlos and tell him to watch so he can learn how to wholesale by people that do it.
Tag Carlos Reyes. Tag my man. So with that said, guys, today we're going to be calling a new lead source. This is a lead source that, now I will say, we've been calling off of this lead source and we've been generating a stupid amount of revenue. But RJ Bates has yet to call this lead source. And we said this will be the perfect opportunity to have a cage match. And for me and RJ to go head to head, right, to see who can lock up the more contracts. And so I'm excited about this. I'm excited. We have the leads that have been submitted by the anonymous lead source.
Bro, I'm just looking at the leads right now. All I'm saying is the first one says the motivation is because it's haunted. Okay? And the second one says the Zestimate is $283 and the price is $49,000. Bro, hey, you're calling the haunted one. You got to go first. You call the haunted one. I'm taking the lay down.
All right, bet. Let's hop into it. I'm not even mad at it. Let's get right to it. Bro, that's crazy. Now, I will say this. In all of my years, I've never seen somebody say their motivation for selling the property is that it's haunted.
That is really on the lead right there. It says it's haunted.
All right, I'm following right now.
Megan wants to know. She wants me to compare your 2017 hair to your 2024 hair.
Wow. RJ Bates reacts to Earon Bevans' hairstyles through the years.
You go ahead and dial. I'll shut up if they answer, okay?
All right.
What I have to say is I don't know about Aaron's hair in 2017. Okay, in 2017, Aaron was kind of just boring, right? He was like the Walmart brand soda, just there wasn't really a whole lot of branding going on. But a couple of years ago, Aaron went through a rough patch, bro. He was wasting some good years. He has come back full circle. I mean, you have to when your best friend is a
Hey, Jonathan. Yeah. Hey, this is Aaron. I was calling about the property there on Gerber Road.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You spoke with one of my agents recently, and I just wanted to call because I'll be the one making you an offer on the property if you have a couple minutes to talk.
Sure. Yeah.
Awesome. And I'll be really brief. If we can, make sense of this, and come to an agreement today, how much were you looking for on this property? Okay. All right. Awesome. That's what I have on my notes. So awesome. What makes you want to sell the property, if you don't mind me asking? I'm pulling up the profile right now, and I'm actually going to get you an offer.
Well, it's haunted.
Yeah, I saw that on the notes, and I was like, holy smokes. In all my years, I've never purchased a property from a seller that says they're selling the house because it's haunted. What do you mean it's haunted?
I mean, I hear voices. Like, I think some children died there, and yeah, it's haunted. Like they drop things throughout the night. Like they knock over furniture, and it's kind of become unbearable.
Holy smokes, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, and so I'm imagining you're living in the property.
Yeah.
So let's say you and I agree on the price and we're ready to, it seems like we're a good fit. How soon are you ready to move forward?
I mean, as soon as possible, yeah.
Okay. Well, I definitely can get you an offer here in the next couple minutes or so. When you say as soon as possible, are you thinking like we can move forward with the purchase agreement today if we agree on numbers and it all makes sense? And if so, how soon would you be able to be out of the property? I don't want you to be scrambling last minute.
No, I can be out. I can be out this week.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty scary.
I mean yeah, I mean it sounds like a big deal. If that is that your main motivation for wanting to sell the property, Jonathan?
Yeah, I mean it's scary.
Yeah, got you. Okay, completely understood. Awesome. And do you already have in mind somewhere that you're looking to go? I know you're saying you can be out in a week. I mean that's pretty.
Stay with my girlfriend.
Okay, completely understood.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I think there's issues with the smell too. Like it smells like poo.
In the house?
Yeah, it smells like poo.
Wait, are you really wanting to sell, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Okay, completely understood. Well, and when you say it smells like poo, are you saying like are there sewer issues? Do you think it's something externally? Do you think it's a plumbing challenge, or what are you thinking?
I think it's just part of the. I think it's just part of the haunting. Like I think they're creating that smell to get me out of the house.
Got you. Okay. Jonathan, please forgive me. I'm not trying to be mean or disrespectful. I don't want to waste your time. Are you being serious with me, or do you really want to sell this property if I make you an offer here in the next few minutes?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to place you on a brief hold. Let me run this by my underwriting really quick. And let me see if I can qualify this property for what we're looking for. I'm going to place you on a brief hold. Okay. One moment. Can you hear me, Jonathan?
Yeah.
I'm going to place you on a brief hold so that I can see if I can get this property qualified for a cash offer, okay?
Great.
Okay, one moment. Yeah, I don't think this guy is really interested in selling, and if he is, I'm wondering like state of mind, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, that sounds so fake.
It sounds so fake, it's not even funny. Like, and he's like, "Yeah, that's what I'm looking to do." So let's just run run the numbers and see what's up. So, guys asking 210,000. This property is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,216 square foot property. I'm looking at it on Zillow, and it looks like it's in pretty good condition from what I can see.
Hold on. Are you talking to your underwriting department right now?
No, I said run it by my underwriting, not my underwriting department. That I am being 100% honest. Right now, I am running it by my underwriting. Let it be known to everybody that I do not use the underwriting department line. That I think that people that I, you know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Bro, I think you should go back and say, hey, the underwriters want to know what is our ghost poop discount.
Bro, you're wild, fam. You're wild.
Do it.
Here's what I'm saying. I'm seeing an ARV on this property of around like 250, 240. I'm looking at a property 2999 Ontario Street that looks like it's sold in 33 days. And hey, Jonathan, are you there?
Yeah.
I'm almost finished with the underwriting process right now. Yeah, our team just wants to know, are we going to get a ghost poop discount on this one?
Yeah, possibly.
Okay, so
Probably work that out.
all right, awesome. And if we agree on price, you're saying that you're ready to move forward today? Okay, I'm going to be back in just about a minute or so, and let me see what we can make happen here. One moment. Guys, I literally only said that because RJ told me to. I would never say that on a real call. Dude, I'm seeing this property right here. He just hung up on me. This guy's not serious.
Damn.
Wait, I'm going to call him back, though. I'm going to call him back because I see a property, the 2999 Ontario, 230, and
Call them back and say the most you can offer is 100,000 because you looked up and it's 50,000 for an exorcist.
Bro, you're trying to sabotage me right now. He wants 210. I think that we can novate this for net sales price of 2017. That's $7,000. I'm gonna try to see if I can get him down to 200. That's a $17,000 novation deal. But if I'm being 100% honest, I think this guy's trolling.
I think he's lying.
Yeah, thanks. Come on, Jonathan. Answer the phone. Dang it. What if he really was a good deal and then I lost it because of the ghost poop statement?
I mean, if he really has ghost and poop, that's a real question.
That is facts.
Do I get to call Karen now?
All right. I just called him back 3 times and it went straight. He ghosted.
He ghosted you.
All right.
Hey, is Karen there?
This is Karen.
Hey, Karen, this is RJ Bates. I was calling about your property there on Boston Road. Looked like you talked to Sam earlier today about selling that property.
Yeah.
Awesome. Just want to verify you were looking to get $49,000 for that property. Is that correct? Now, is it just a lot? Was the house torn down?
Yeah, destroyed. When they came in, they kind of like tore up through the ceilings, and it busted the roof and half of the garage. So it's pretty in bad shape after they raided it.
Gotcha. Okay. I didn't see in the notes. I mean, so it was the FBI that kind of raided the property there?
Yeah, they came in and had them raid it, looking for drugs and stuff, and they like had it, I guess, tear some down some walls. I guess they were looking like in between the walls and stuff and up in the attic. And I mean, I was screaming and crying. The kids were crying, but they wouldn't stop. They just like destroyed the whole house. So they won't let us go back there and live in it. They have like yellow tape around it now.
Holy cow.
So they said we could sell it.
So you can sell it.
Yeah. But I can't be seen selling it. That's the reason I told him that he said that this was cash. I mean, I have to be cash, and we have to meet somewhere. I can't let them, they're watching me, so I can't let them see me do any transactions. So I told that guy that if we could meet somewhere like in the evening to transfer everything, but I couldn't do it during the day.
So you want to do like we meet in the back alley and I bring you a briefcase of money?
But no, it doesn't be in the back alley. It just has to be at nighttime. It can't be by the house.
I gotcha. Well, typically when I buy properties, I do like to run title on it to see if there's any liens or encumbrances on the property and stuff like that.
Okay.
And we close at a title company. Is that something that you can do?
Well, I mean, yeah, as long as the police don't know where I'm at, I can go to a title company. I mean, how do I know that you're not the police playing a trick on me?
I mean, I'm not a policeman. I mean, you can look me up. Just Google my name, RJ Bates III. You'll see I'm a real estate investor everywhere. But I mean, like, are you in trouble?
Yeah. I told him, but he said that you're doing cash payments. So
What? Yeah, it would be cash, but I mean, I got to make sure that what I'm buying is, like okay for me to own,
Well, that I don't know.
I got you. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I want to buy dirt that might get me in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I certainly understand because, I mean, they may have not found everything. So who knows? You might be on a landmine. Might be some good money still hidden in the walls. I don't know. I'm not allowed to be back in there.
Wait, were you hiding money in the walls?
No, there was drugs. Boyfriend's drugs.
Any good?
Yeah, pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if they didn't get all of it. I don't know. They tore up the house pretty bad, but I'm going to try to sneak back in there, when it gets dark to see if I can find anything. They kind of left me kind of hanging. Told me I could go back in there, and I had nowhere else to go. And
I got you.
so,
Well, Karen, I appreciate the most interesting call that I've had today, but I can't buy it if it could potentially get me in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
well, I certainly understand. I'm sorry.
All right, Karen. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bro.
Wow. Okay, so wait. So there was some of it that I didn't hear. So what's the situation? So the FBI tore it down, and
The FBI raided the house, and it's literally, she said she wrote the house got torn down by the FBI.
Yeah, I saw that.
And so the FBI raided it for her boyfriend's drugs and now told her she's not allowed back in. The house is surrounded by yellow tape. And she's like, well, you said it's cash, so if we could meet somewhere and you just give me the cash.
Yeah, okay. I get it. Yeah, that's gonna be. I mean, it seems like a motivated seller though, for sure.
Bro, are these gonna get normal?
Well, I will say, I have had some very, very interesting and peculiar conversations from these leads, and these are definitely not letting us down.
Hey, everybody, come up with a name for these leads. So far, we got the Madhouse.
The
People
haunted
want to
house.
know if we're getting punked.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
All right. So you got a crazy one. I got a crazy one. We're even.
Facts. Facts. All right. On to the next. Let's get it. I'm getting a contract on this one. I can feel it. I feel like I technically won the last iSpeed the Lead challenge that we did on Christmas. I technically won that one. Hey, Larry.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Aaron. I was calling about the property on Belt Ave.
Okay.
You spoke with one of my agents on it, and I just wanted to call and introduce myself because I'll be the one making you an offer if you have a couple minutes.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, I'll be really brief. Normally, how these calls go is I'll just have a couple questions for you about the property, and you might have some for me too, especially if we're going to be doing business together. And yeah, if it makes sense for us to move forward, then normally I'll drop a purchase agreement for us to review. Is that fair?
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm pulling up the property right now, and it looks like a really good property. What makes you want to sell it?
I got other property in the county.
Okay, got it. So you're selling this one just for what? To liquidate it?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. And it looks like it's fully remodeled?
Yes.
Okay, understood. And how much were you asking for this one if we could be cash and just make this the easiest transaction ever for you?
Well, like I said, I bought the house next door, knocked it down. Spent about $9,000 to $10,000 knocking that house down. I got the lot. I got the fence added around it. I got the yard. I brought the design in there, put all kinds of fashion brick on it, and so I'm asking 150 on it for both lands.
Okay, so there's a lot next door as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pull it up, you should be able to see it.
Okay, yes sir. I'm pulling it up right now. Okay, so you're asking for how much?
I'm asking 150. Oh, 72,000 on that. I bought some money on it.
Okay, got you.
I just got the house truck pointed all the way around, the roof, and the windows, doors. So the house been updated.
Okay. All right. And just to make sure that we're looking at this is a duplex, correct?
Yes.
And how is it rented out yet?
I'm in both units.
Okay, and then how much are we getting for those?
What you mean?
How much are you getting in rent on both units?
I'm living in both units.
Oh, okay, got you. So it is a duplex, but you're in it. Okay, understood.
Yeah.
Do you know how much we can get for it?
The rent around here goes for $750, $800. The market value told me $950, but I haven't put nobody in.
Okay, understood. All right. Well, it looks like I have all the information I need in order to make a decision on this one. Let me go ahead and place you on a brief hold and see if I can get this qualified for a cash offer. Okay, Larry, I'm going to be right back. All right. So he owes 72. I'm looking at the only other duplex in the area wasn't rehabbed, but that one sold for 129. So it looks like he's asking pretty much retail. However, in terms of his rents, let's see what that looks like.
You said the one for 129 wasn't fixed up though, right?
Yeah, it wasn't fixed up. Two beds, one bath each.
What are you comping on?
I'm looking up the rental comps on rental meter, and it says that we can get about 1,400 for each property, or for each unit on a duplex. Hey, Larry, I haven't forgotten about you. I'm going to be right back with the numbers, okay? All right, so I do see 5535 that sold for 198. The rentals, I don't know if this thing is. Oh no, I do see a rental in the area for 1948. This is what I'm gonna.
Bro,
This is what
hey, look at 5588 Etzel.
5588.
It's a little bit, it's bigger than ours, but it's a duplex that sold for 352.
Holy smokes! Okay.
But it goes. Dude, this is a tough part of town. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, my most conservative comp says 1400. So if that's true, let's just say and he was saying 950. So let's say 1150. I mean that's 230,000.
In this part of St. Louis, it's gonna have to be a 2% rental.
Okay. So then 2300 divided by 2. Okay. Well that still would put us significantly under. I'll make the offer and then see what he says.
Yeah.
Hey Larry. So it looks like I did get an approval for you. It looks like we could be for this property, just based on the neighborhood and what things are looking like, we can be at about 105,000 for this property, if that's something that you would be able to work with us on.
No, that ain't gonna work, man. I got more than that in. I just said this house cost me down to $20,000 to get to the house truck pointed all the way around, man.
Got you. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be your buyer on this one. Let me ask you this before I let you go though. Are you willing to? I mean, are you flexible at all on this on the 150? If I could fight to see if I can make something happen for you.
Well,
If let's say I can make this just the easiest transaction, because I might be able to squeeze something if you'd be able to work with me. I'm saying that, RJ, because conservatively, if we're at 950 a month.
I'm gonna sell that house out of the county too. But I want you to put everything. I want to be done with it. I want to put up my own business. If not, I can go ahead and rent it out for $950 a piece.
Yeah, I hear you. And I don't think you're too far off in terms of your rental averages from what I'm saying. I'll tell you what, bear with me. If you just be patient with me, give me one more minute. Let me see if I can make something swing. Hold on one moment, okay? Here's what I'm saying. St. Louis is a 2% market, but I feel like I could sell this property at a 1%. If I can rent this thing out ultra conservatively at $950 a month, I mean, for each unit, that's $1,900 each. That's $190,000 valuation. And it's completely rehabbed. He's currently living there. If I were to be conservative and say, okay, 180 that I novate this for, and then let's say we took 6% off. I mean, we could sell it for like 165, 170 conservatively. That's if we sell it at the 1% rule. And I'm not unconvinced that I can't do this. I'm gonna make him an offer at 140 and see if I can make it crack, because I feel like there's enough equity for us to make this happen. Hey Larry,
Yeah.
I might be being crazy here. I know that my original offer that I came up with was around the 105,000 range. However, you're saying that the property is fully renovated, correct?
Yes.
So there's no major structural repairs that I'll need to make here?
You got to do nothing to close the wall. I can have that closed up. I got the wall. I cut a hole in the wall where I can go from the inside upstairs and downstairs.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not.
My curvature back out and close the wall.
Okay.
The wall out.
Okay, yeah, because if it is a duplex, we will need to make a separation of the two. And is this separately metered, Larry?
Yes, it's separately on It's separate. What I gotta do is call UE back. I mean, not UE. All I gotta do is call the plea back when they was putting the new readers in. With nobody in the unit, they asked me could they get back with one until I put somebody in. They come out and put another reader in.
Is that going to cost us anything to do that?
No, that's free. That's on him.
Okay, perfect. If you can work with me and we could do $140,000, and Larry, I pay all of the closing costs. I'll cover all of the fees. You don't have to worry about that, and I make this the easiest transaction ever. Would you be willing to work with us?
Yeah, we can work something.
Okay, beautiful. What's the best email for you?
LAR.
Wait, hold on one second. I'm just pulling it up so that I can draw this up for you. What's the email?
LAR. Yeah.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place you on a brief hold. I just want to make sure that this purchase agreement gets sent over to you. Can I place you on a brief hold, and then let me just go ahead and send this over to you just to make sure that you got it to review it, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on one moment. Oh no, RJ.
Dude, I actually like it. I'm looking on Zillow right now.
I need it.
There is a duplex, looks just like this one. Listed for 130. It's occupied. Doesn't really look to be in great shape. There's another one for 100,000. Another one for 100,000 that are in very distressed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm thinking that, and you said those are listings. Which ones are those?
So the 130 is 5651 Wells Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
That one almost looks like ours. It just doesn't have any trees or anything. But the distressed ones down here on Union Boulevard.
The only problem is when I go down there for rental comps, my rental comps go lower.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's probably accurate with his 900 to 1,000. But I don't think that matters too much, because this is probably going to be, if you decide to novate this, it's probably going to be sold to someone that decides to house hack it, live in one side, rent the other side, cover the mortgage.
Yep. All right, so right now what I'm doing is just filling out the purchase agreement. Oh, snap. What's happening, RJ?
I do think that maybe you're a little bit high, because I see quite a few 140, 130, 130, 100, 100. So if you get it for 140, you're wanting to sell it for 180.
I think we can move this. For 170, 180. Based on the cash flow.
But the problem is that I don't see anything that tells me 170 or 180 anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It jumps from 100 to 130, and then we go all the way up to, when you go further south, 290, 265, 400, 300. That's
55. 55, 35 Maple. That sold for 198. 200. What are you using to comp?
See, I don't like that one on Maple because you're crossing over Union Boulevard and Page Boulevard, you know? So, like, if you're on Zillow right now, right there, your best comp is at 5651. It's a duplex, look, same footprint as yours, occupied right now for 130. But it doesn't say what the rent rate is. So if you're selling this from a cash flow perspective, you know?
Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you 100%. Yeah, that 100%. I'm going off of a cash flow perspective.
That's the one that concerns me. Whereas at first it felt like, well, ours might be nicer. It says that they're selling another duplex on Romaine. I don't see where Romaine is though. And I'll be honest with you, it does not sound like he's going to negotiate with you too much if you need to come down on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm willing to roll the dice on this one.
There's the other one on Romaine. This is our opportunity to own a stabilized duplex. Possible option to own 2. North City, Hamilton Heights duplex.
I think that we're being even conservative on. What gives me confidence is I think that we're being conservative even on the rental value.
Okay, but hear me out. There are 2 listed duplexes right now for 130 that are occupied. One has been on the market for 47 days, and the other one has been on the market for 229 days.
They're in worse condition than ours.
I understand, bro, but you're going to be asking more money.
Because it's in better condition. And in this, what I'm seeing is that the average rental comps changes literally from like block to block in this area.
I hear you. Listen, you novate this in St. Louis. That's you, bro. I ain't doing it. I wouldn't.
So where would you be on this deal?
Where you were?
115?
105, bro, and I would have gotten off the phone and closed the next dial.
Nah, bro.
Bro, we got 3 for 3 answers. We got smoking hot leads. Lock up your novation. Let's go. You're doing it.
Bro, you're such a punk, bro.
Lock it up. You know you're doing it.
Good deal. Shut up,
like me,
RJ.
bro.
This is a great novation.
I want
Upon
you to
acceptance,
see it
buyer
close.
will accept earnest money deposit of. We're putting $10 on this great novation with priority title.
Close this for $150,000 in 2027,
bro. If I only make $500 off of this deal, but I contracted a deal on this live, and I beat you, this is all that matters, bro. And I contract more deals than you. This is all that matters, bro.
Well, as of right now, I can't even talk to a real seller. I got someone running from the FBI.
I got a haunted person. All right, I'm about to send this contract in right now. Hey, Larry, I'm about to send the email to you. Bear with me. I'm just typing in your email, okay? All right. RJ, do you do novations?
Yeah.
So you're saying that based on the condition and the comps, you wouldn't lock it in at 140?
I wouldn't touch this with your. I was gonna make a joke, but it's family friendly. It's family time. I would not touch this with a 10-foot pole. I know St. Louis, bro. I've owned over 100 properties there.
Dang it, bro. All right. Well, I don't want to lock it up if it's not good, but I'm
worried that you're going to get stuck, and he does not sound like he's willing to negotiate at all. And I think it's going to take a long time to move on the market. There's nothing fast about the St. Louis market.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lock it up, and I'm gonna see if I can lock this up right now, and then worst case scenario, if my numbers are completely off, then we'll know within a few days of disposition.
Yes.
But from what I can see, this looks like a good deal. So let me just add my guy's information in here. Here's what I think is happening, guys, because I can defend my numbers. I think RJ Bates feels away because I'm getting to a contract right now.
I don't feel any kind of way.
Yes, you do. I can sense it in your voice is shaking. Your voice is shaking.
I would
RJ.
run from this lead.
Well,
Bro.
okay, I went from not going because I do respect RJ's perspective, but like I'm also looking at like what look to be incredible cash flow numbers. Maybe not for somebody who's investing in St. Louis while living there, but like for your average person is happy getting a 1% or more return on their investment.
Are you selling me or are you selling yourself?
Both, because I need to make sure I can defend these numbers to my disposition person.
Can I call a seller yet?
But let me just send the contract to this guy.
Hold on, real quick. Before you send the contract, I just want you to get eviscerated real quick. In the most respectful way, you low-key wasted the whole video on fake underwriting over price novations. That's my boy, Tyler.
Whatever, Tyler. Tyler. Yeah, well. I respect and love all of our audience.
That was amazing.
Hey, Larry, how are you? Okay, I just sent it to your email right now. Would you just be able to refresh it and see if it went through? That way we can review it together. How is this overpriced if the average rentals it's saying are like $1,100, $1,200? I'm pricing it at $950 conservatively.
Because it's in St. Louis,
I'm getting it on a contract for $140, and it's completely renovated.
I'm just telling you, it's not going to move. I hope you move it. I want you to move it.
All right.
I want you to prove me wrong.
Y'all put in the comment section, are my numbers off here?
Don't ask that.
My St. Louis people. You see it?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. If you want, go ahead and open it up and then let's review it together.
Can you give me a couple of days to go through this, look through this, and then call me back on Monday?
Okay, all right. That's not a problem at all. I definitely don't want to rush you. I did ask you at the beginning of the call if it made sense for us to move forward.
I'm kind of like in the middle of something. I was getting some. A guy was putting a pavilion up in the backyard.
Okay.
He was putting a tent up, and he said he's almost done, so I got to go out there and pay him. So then I want to look at it. I'm ready to do it.
Okay.
There's no problem. I just go up this, look at it today and tomorrow, and then Monday you can call me or I can call you, and then we can roll together.
Understood. And I know you have to go, Larry. Let me ask you this. Would it make sense if I called you back in the next 15 to 30 minutes? That way, at least I can answer any questions that you have over the phone and we review it together?
Yeah. So you call me back, but I ain't gonna have time. I'm not gonna be able to look at it at 10, 15 minutes. That's what I'm saying.
What I was saying is, what if I called you back in the next 30 minutes or so and we reviewed it together? Because it's only like a 1.5 page document, and I just wanted to make sure I could answer any of your questions over the phone. And quite frankly, Larry, I can't tell my team whether to allocate the funds if I don't at least know if me and you are in the same ballpark. So I'm not trying to rush you, but what I'm asking is will you have like 5 or 10 minutes to review the purchase agreement together?
Yeah. Give me about those.
Okay, I'll give you a call. I'll give you a call back in about 30 minutes.
Okay, all right.
All right, Larry. Talk to you soon. These numbers are dope. These numbers are dope, y'all.
I got you, bro. I got you.
All right. Are you calling the next lead?
Yeah. We got to get a real close happen. Come on, baby.
Your call
Come
has
on,
been-
Miss Parker.
The person you're trying to reach is
Miss
unavailable.
Parker.
Please record.
Oh, snap. I feel like these leads are rigged. Like, why do I feel like the ones are?
Hey, is John there? John?
You got the wrong number, my friend.
Okay, this isn't the owner of 8008 Red Cedar Way?
No, it's not, sir.
All right, sorry about that. Bye-bye. That's weird.
Was the right number?
Yeah. Super weird.
All right, back end team. For the Red Cedar Way property, please make sure the right number was inputted.
Oh, no way. Yes. Jersey.
You like Jersey?
No. Hey, is Mike there?
Speaking.
Hey, Mike, this is RJ Bates. I was calling you about your property there on Green Street. Looked like you talked to someone on my team earlier tonight about selling that property. Is that correct?
I'm sorry?
Looked like you talked to someone on my team about you wanting to sell that property. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. How much were you looking to get for that property?
I don't know. You have to call me back during normal working hours, all right? Call me back between 8 and 5.
Oh, 8 to 5. Do you want me to call you tomorrow?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Why are you sabotaging me with these lives at middle of the night vampire hours over here?
Bro, if you're cherry picking your leads, bro. So that's
Why would I not cherry pick? I went to Jersey, bro. Did you? I got Jersey.
Real quick, call another one because I don't think that one counts. Call another.
I don't like. All right, you don't want me to cherry pick. You want me to go to
No,
St.
you
Louis?
can cherry pick.
You want me to go to St. Louis just like you? Where'd you got Angela? All right, Angela. Here we go. This property in St. Louis has an ARV of 12,000. I'm gonna get it under contract for 8 and novate it for 11. Hey, is Angela there?
This is she.
Hey, Angela, this is RJ Bates. I was calling about your property there on Newhouse. Looked like you talked to someone on my team earlier about selling that property. Is that correct?
Somebody did call me. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. How much were you looking to get for that property?
I would sell it for 25.
25,000. All right. Well, tell me a little bit about what you got going on there.
It's just vacant. Needs a total rehab.
Vacant total rehab. Okay. How'd you come up with 25,000?
That's just what I came up with.
Was it based off anything like a realtor, Zillow, anything like that?
No, not really.
Okay. So when you say like full rehab, are we talking about like structural issues, roof, HVAC?
No structural issues, but it needs everything.
Everything.
So it needs a gut rehab.
All right. You got any wiggle in your worm there with that 25,000? Because I mean, with a full gut rehab, I mean it's going to cost me a pretty penny, you know.
No, I I know.
So you got it. You got any wiggle?
Yeah,
but I mean, that's gonna cost me a pretty. You got to think about it. Okay.
Yeah.
You got it. You got any wiggle? Because I'm taking a look in the area. I mean, there's some properties that have sold for really cheap. And then, you know, it looks like the highest that we can get is probably in the $100,000 range. That looks like the highest the property is sold. So if I'm spending $25,000 to buy it from you, and then it's a 2,000 square foot property, and I got to do a full gut rehab, you know, I have to be left there with some room to be able to make money myself. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm just saying, there's some that sold in 200. So.
How far away?
Less than a mile.
Yeah, I think the problem there is you know, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 comps inside of 0.3 miles. So I
Inside of what?
0.3 miles.
Oh, 0.3.
Yeah, yeah. So you know, the closer I could be to the subject property, the better. That gives me a more accurate depiction of what the property values are. And you know, I've got the one on 20th and the one on 21st, 112 and 93. So those are kind of pretty obvious, you know, valuations of properties. Although that one on 21st looks like it's a duplex. Is this single family or duplex?
It's a duplex.
Okay. So it looks like, you know, that's probably where we could be, and I would have to reverse engineer from there. You're saying it needs everything. Have you gotten any quotes as to how much it would cost?
Well, I know how much it would cost me because I have a team already here that does projects for me, so I can't really say how much it would cost someone else because I don't know who else they would go with.
We're in the same boat. I mean, I do this for a living, so I'm pretty sure we're speaking the same language. So how much would it cost you?
It probably would cost me around 130.
130 to fix it up? Well, I mean, then we're going to be upside down.
No, not being worse than the 200. I got some costs in the 200.
Okay. What's the address?
I don't have it in front of me. I'm not in front of my computer, but I do have some costs in the 200.
Okay, so you said a mile out. I could get that.
Less than a mile.
All right, so I went 1 mile out. I got 1312 Sullivan sold for 220, but it's 900 square feet bigger. And that is the only thing that I see. I got actives. No actives. I mean, I'm just not seeing anything that like really signifies that we're going to be 200 plus without crossing some major roadways, being a mile out and ignoring about 25 comps along the way. And I mean, 130,000 in work. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, especially if we're going to buy that, I mean, I could go buy a property off the MLS right now for 1,000, 2,000, same square foot and put that much in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't think you'll find any in the less $4,000 or $2,000 square footage.
I mean,
Not in a historic neighborhood. No.
I mean, the property right one block over from you on Angelica sold for 1,500.
It sold for 1,500.
Yep, January 19th.
Yeah, that might have been a city-owned property that they got.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
I have another property if you're interested in the county.
let's do it. What's the address?
What's that one? 238 South Clark.
238.
I'm probably going to end up keeping Newhouse because that's a historic neighborhood.
Is that in Ferguson?
Yes, it is.
All right. How much you want for this one?
That one is that one is 23.
23.
And that one does need a gut rehab also.
How much are you anticipating on this one? I like the first number you threw out. That was realistic. So how much are you thinking on this one?
As far as what?
Work.
Let's see, that's 1,000, and I think that was 1,025 square feet.
That's correct.
That one probably can be put back for, I'm gonna say 85.
This one seems better. We might have something in.
Okay.
You should have told me to stop talking about that other one.
No, I think I'm gonna keep that because that is very close to the NGA, so I think I'm gonna keep that.
What do you think the ARV is on this one?
That one is probably about 155, 160.
All right.
So it just depends on what you're doing. So if you want to get if you want to get very, very nice with it and go on a second floor, you can sell for $230 to $250. So like if you got a crew that can, do that.
Right. 80. So if I put the 85 into it, you think it's only going to be worth 155, or you think it could be worth more?
It'll be about 155, 160. It depends on if you do a finished basement because it has a basement. You need it. No. Okay. All right. I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay.
That much work. Golly, man. On 1,000 square feet, 85,000.
You got some people that'll do it for cheaper, sure.
I mean, you said your team's good, right?
Yeah, they're busy.
Man.
I got them on a couple other projects now. So.
When we say 85, are we talking about electrical, plumbing, roof, all of that?
Yeah.
I need it cheaper.
Like I said, if you got a crew that can put that second floor on and make 2 additional bedrooms with bathrooms and make it into a 4-bedroom, you're probably looking at $230 to $250.
I need it for like 15,000.
I don't know if I can go that low. I could probably go maybe about 18.5.
Do you have kids?
Oh, of course.
You know how much kids eat?
I got one in college. $53,000 a year.
Gee. Which college are they going to?
St. Louis University.
All right, there you go, Billiken.
There you go.
All right. You said 23. I said 15. You said 18.5. Oh man, we gotta get groceries next week.
You too.
Yeah. If I do 18.5, what does that do in my numbers? That moves me 2%, 2 whole percent on my profit. You know that? $17,222.
What's that?
That's the number that makes me happy.
Let me think on it.
For how long?
Give me a day or two.
I don't like that.
Well,
When people have to think for a whole day, it's like then I don't hear from you, and then we got stories and all that, you know.
yeah, I know. I don't know. You can call me tomorrow. See what
All that over the difference. What if I said yes to 18.5? You'd say send me the contract, right?
if you came to 18.5,
Right.
it has to be at my title company,
What's your title company?
Legacy Title and Escrow.
Let me see. Let me see if I know them. Are you paying for title? Ooh. Are you paying for title?
You have to pay for your own title.
Well, I got to use your people. How do I know? But they charge me, you know.
No, they're super reasonable.
Let me see. Let me see if I know these people.
This
Legacy-
man is crazy, guys.
Legacy title, huh?
Legacy Title and Escrow, 225 North Dallas Road, Creve Coeur, Missouri.
I think you should have just given me the discount just because I knew that the St. Louis University was the Billikens.
The Billikens aren't going to give me a discount.
But legacy title is.
They're not going to give me a discount, but they're going to be kind
Okay.
to the price.
So if I say yes to your title, will you at least say yes to my number?
Let me think on it.
Ah,
I'll think till tomorrow.
I can't do that. Because then I'm not gonna sleep tonight. I got this thing on my wrist. It's called a Whoop. I know you sleep fine. I don't, because you own the piece of real estate. I don't. I want to own the piece of real estate. So I got this Whoop on my wrist. It tells me how well I sleep. You know, every night I'm in the yellow is a night that a seller tells me, let me think about it, over $1,200. I said I'd cover your closing costs.
I mean, closing is only going to be like, what, $500?
Exactly. Why didn't you cover it?
Closing costs. I don't have a problem.
You gonna cover mine too? See, we were so close. We're so close. We're so close. All right. You said 18.5. I said 17.222. Which, by the way, every time I throw out a random number like that to every seller in the history of a decade of doing this, they always say yes. You're the first one that's ever said no. So you said it costs $500, so $18,000, and I cover the closing costs. How about that?
You cover the closing costs.
Yeah.
Let me say yes to 17 too.
18. I came up to 18.
Oh, you came up to 18.
It's because I'm covering the closing costs at your title company.
I might do that. I'll let you know tomorrow. Though.
Oh, no, we can't. We can't do that. Listen, I wiggled all the way. You're not gonna not do the deal over $500. Come on, let's go.
I'm not gonna do it over. I wouldn't, not do it over 500.
Exactly. All right, let's figure this out here. What's your email address?
It's RN.
At gmail.com.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna write this contract up for $18,000, closing at Legacy Title and Escrow, and I cover the closing costs, and listen, if you fall asleep tonight, it is what it is, over $500, but preferably you just sign that in like the next 30 minutes, so I can get good green sleep tonight.
I'm not gonna sign in the next 30 minutes. Now I'm not gonna say that.
Why, you watching a show?
No, I'm sitting up here. I'm working on some stuff.
You got a cell phone, right?
I do.
So
So
what?
I need to complete what I'm working on.
I get it, but listen, my agreement is like a page and a half. My
I gotta complete what I'm working on.
so, but tonight,
I just take my time and read it.
but tonight you're gonna read it, right?
I will read it tonight.
All right, and you're gonna sign it tonight.
I will read it tonight.
You're gonna sign it unless there's any BS in there. If there's BS, then you don't sign it. How about that?
Okay. Send it to me. I'll check it out.
I bet you in another life, me and you, Angela, we would be best of friends. I should come to St. Louis and hang out with you sometime.
Might come to Texas and hang out. I'm gonna buy a house in Texas.
Really? What part?
I've been looking at Sunnyvale.
No one says that.
Really?
I ain't never heard somebody say that, and I've lived there my whole life. That's awesome. You want me to help you find a house? Oh, okay. Very good.
I think I'm gonna I have a good friend who is from Dallas, so you know her and I've been talking about some stuff. So I think I might buy a plot of land and build one.
There you go. So
Yeah.
so if I go find you land and I bring it to you, you're not gonna buy it from me?
It just depends on what you bring.
I'm a magician over here. I might find you something. All right.
Okay.
18,000. I cover the closing costs. I'll get that sent over to you here, and you're gonna sign it tonight. Appreciate you.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
All right, Angela. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Well, I must say, you are a very sexy man on these phones, RJ. I find myself getting butterflies while RJ Bates talks to sellers, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Much trash as I want to talk about this, man. There are so many highlights from like thus far. We've only been here for an hour, but we already have so many highlights.
Dude, tonight has been one of the most fun lives I've ever done. Because there's just been so much that has happened.
All right. So, all right, let's get to it. Let me go ahead and put the nail in the coffin on him one time. Let's put the nail in the coffin on my man. There's gonna be a lot of RJ fans that are gonna be like defending his honor. Oh, Aaron he overpriced it. He spent all this time on overpriced. Sit down, Tyler. You didn't even see the numbers, Tyler.
I'm just
Come on,
saying.
bro.
I mean, you paid $140,000 in St. Louis, and I paid $18,000 in St. Louis.
Bro, on two completely different types of deals, bro.
Aaron, we are not the same.
I know that, bro. I literally just closed and funded a novation like 2 days ago, bro. I do this, bro.
I understand that. I was born a closer. Okay? You merely adopted the closing ways.
I can't stand this, man. I already said I was going to close it. RJ, I always have this sense of like I want to grab you by your beard, bro, and just yank it.
Yank it.
Hermitage, here we go.
Bro. 1,000 square feet for 18 grand, and the ARV is 155.
That's crazy. Wait, so what do you think? What are you thinking based on what are you thinking that you could wholesale that one for? Or what are you thinking the assignment fee is for that one if you lock it up at 18? I'm double tapping.
If she really is right on the rehab, not much. We'll probably go for like 10. But dude, feels very aggressive. $85,000 for 1,000 square foot home.
Hey, RJ, I see a really dope one here. You have more experience with these types of leads than me, so I would yield to you. I would want. Let me just triple tap this person because this looks like a good lead that I'm calling. But if you look at row 15, this is 42 units. It's 42 units going for 2.5 million.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. No pressure. Just close it
All I'm
on
saying
one.
is that the way this live goes is that if you lock up any deals, me and you are automatically JVing.
Just close it on one dial, RJ.
RJ, there's this thing going around saying RJ Bates doesn't do follow-ups. And I've been hearing more and more people say this, and I'm like, where's this coming from? And then I called you out on one of my lives, and then somebody sent me a snippet of you saying this on one of your reels, and apparently it's spreading like wildfire that RJ Bates doesn't do live. And so there's this thing that's going around the industry right now saying if you're a real closer, you lock them up on the first call and you don't do follow-ups. And I did hear the snippet, but I didn't want to speak on it on social media because I don't want to take it out of context if you meant something else. But are you teaching this? Are you teaching people that you don't make follow-ups?
What I am teaching is that the intention of the phone call is to close the deal and get to a resolution, not to set up a follow-up. When as an industry, if we teach that the gold is in the follow-up, you are giving permission to the people inside of your community to say, I am following up today. I am going to follow up with my sellers today. And it's like, no, your job is to close the deal. That's where the gold is. Gold's not in the follow-up. Follow-up is hard and painful and boring. It sucks. No one wants to do that. But yeah, you make money when the people answer the phone, but you make money when you close. So when you get them on the phone, your job right there, what you saw. No, I don't want to follow up with you tomorrow. Stop telling me you're going to call me tomorrow. I don't want to talk to you tomorrow. I want you to sign a contract tonight. Sign the contract.
Makes sense.
If I've got to give up $800, $1,000, whatever, I don't care. I want to sign contract. We'll deal with the rest of that later. I don't want to have to call her tomorrow. I already called her tonight.
My editing team will be taking this and releasing it for context for all of you who misunderstood RJ's "I don't do follow-up" statement.
Follow-up is for failures. That's what I said.
Follow-up is for who?
For failures.
But RJ, okay, but that's implying that you don't follow up, bro.
No.
Hey, Eddie. Hey, Eddie. Sheard? Mr. Sheard? Oh, snap. I realized I was muted. Hey, Eddie. Hey, this is Aaron. I was calling about the property there on Cardiff Ave. Oh, okay, got you, man. That you must have got that one fast.
Well, it's waiting to close in about 30 days, so I'm gonna see what happens.
Okay, understood. And would it be okay if I followed up with you, just in case that contract ends up falling through and they don't close?
Sure, I can text you that if that happens.
Yeah, that will. And what I'll do is I'll make a note to go ahead and follow up in case I don't hear from you as well. What did you end up contracting him for?
The asking price was originally 15, then I got it was down to 12.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to see if it's close
Sure.
the price that they offer.
Understood. Okay. Shoot. Well, my name is Aaron.
Eric, okay, I'll label your number that way. I have ways to contact.
Awesome. I'll text you as well. And do you happen to have any other properties you might consider selling?
Not a big one.
Okay. Hey, well, thank you so much for your kindness, and I'll touch base with you in the future.
No problem.
Okay. Bye.
All
Wow,
right,
they literally just contracted that deal right now.
All right. I love that happened simultaneous to your boy Rick here saying 80% of all deals are made in the follow-up. I've been in sales for 20 years. This guy RJ doesn't know what he's talking about. First of all,
Finally, we have somebody in the comments trash talking RJ. I don't know who you are, Rick, but I respect you and I like you.
First of all, I don't care how long you've been in sales. That is irrelevant, okay? Anybody can do any career for 20 years. That doesn't mean you're good at it, okay? Second, what just happened? Aaron's team talked to this lead. Aaron followed up with him. A closer came along and got the motherfucker, okay? Closers close, losers follow up.
Okay, but here's my only thing about this, RJ, is that leaves so much room for newer people who are going to misinterpret that, and they're going to feel like failures when they don't lock up a deal on the first contract, when statistically that's not going to happen a lot of the time.
Correct. What does that mean? You did not get the desired result. You failed. It's not a victory to have to call them back tomorrow. This is a very black and white business. You only can cash checks if you get signed contracts.
Okay, out of all of your contracts, I'm curious, out of all the contracts that you lock up, how many of them are on the initial call, percentage-wise?
The vast majority of them. Because I have now understood when I did the last 50-day challenge, okay, 70% of the contracts got signed. 30% did not. Okay. And I started seeing a trend. The ones that didn't sign were the ones that I felt the best about. That said, like that right there. I'm going to get back to you. What? Yes. Let me sleep on it and I'll call you tomorrow. And a closer goes, yeah, buddy. And they go home tonight and they're super pumped. And then tomorrow, Angela doesn't answer the phone and it doesn't happen. Or they need to talk to their significant other or whatever the reason is. And I started seeing a trend where it was like, hold on, this is not just happening to me. This is happening to everybody on our team where we're sending contracts and the follow-up is not working. You have to push to get to your desired result, to get to either a yes or no. The worst thing is when people talk to a seller and say, I'm not selling right now. And so then they want to push that to a follow-up in 3, 6, 9 months, and they get bogged down into that. Because then what do? They see that they have a lot of leads, and they slow down their lead generation because they have so many in their follow-up. Dude, I've been seeing this over and over and over again where the thing that differentiates us is our ability to push through the deals that are not deals and get to the ones that we are going to get to sign right now.
Yeah.
We're the buyer. They're the seller. You want to sell? Yes. How much? Let's get to the finish line. Let's do this right now, baby.
Yeah. And Zach Cedino says, isn't our motto more urgency? So contract on the first dial. I mean, listen, I'm not arguing with RJ Bates' approach on, get it on the first dial. I was really advocating for the new person so that we don't set unrealistic expectations, but I see where you're coming from.
Here's the realistic expectation. In 2024, you don't have to be good at lead generation. Okay? So you better be good at something. Talking to sellers, comping and underwriting, and dispositions. Those are the 3 things that you need to be focused on. Yeah. Everything else is pretty simple nowadays.
Yep.
So you better be able to just close the damn deal. I mean, listen, we could swipe our card and we get leads just filter right to us to say, yes, I want to sell. What the hell? You should be able to close that in one dial.
Yeah. It makes sense. RJ, call row number 15. That looks like it could be a good deal, dude.
Bro, but it's going to be so painful on this
Why?
live. All right, I'll do it.
It's 18. It's 42 units, bro. If you lock this up, like this is a great. This is a
I
great.
got you.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
Are you done? You're done?
Nah, I'm not done. I still got leads I could call.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like you never talked to anybody, did you?
Yeah, I just talked to that person that said that they that the
Sorry, I was
contract
writing
got-
up my contract.
Yeah.
Please answer. Hey, is this the owner of 322 Cardiff?
It's already, you have a contact on it right now.
Okay, thank you. That was the one you just called, 322 Cardiff.
Yeah, my bad. I was just about to highlight it too. My
Damn,
bad.
I just wanted to do that because it was San Antonio. I just wanted to go.
You're a savage, bro.
Oh man. All right. Ooh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. I like these leads, bro. You know why?
Why?
They answer the phone.
Your call has been forwarded
Ha.
to an
I just jinxed the shit out of myself.
Well, look, I never claimed to be the top closer, but one thing about it is we are at almost $250,000 in projected revenue in 23 days of calling.
That's
calling
pretty
live.
filthy. And that's really only from 2 hours a day of you calling, right?
That's right. Yep.
Hi, is Jonal there? Are you the owner of 5315 Hayden?
Okay.
Is that your property?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your property there on Hayden Drive?
No, I'm selling it.
Oh, are you a wholesaler?
Yeah.
I got you. So you're asking 40,000 for that?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. How much work does it need?
That's a lot.
It's a lot. Okay. What's the ARV on it?
On a lot.
Yeah. I mean, you said it is a lot or it needs a lot of work.
No, it's a lot. It's a piece of land.
It's a piece of land. Okay. So what's the exit strategy? Is it zone residential, commercial? Sell me on it, baby. Come on.
That's residential. How did you find out about it?
Well, hopefully it's from your marketing if you're a wholesaler. I mean, that's your job, baby.
It's you know, it's a piece of land.
Yeah,
That's right.
I got you. Have you ever heard of me before?
I don't know what your name is.
My name is RJ Bates.
No, I haven't heard of you.
Damn, bro, how long you been in this industry?
I was hoping he would say no, bro.
Huh?
Do you want to buy it or not?
I don't know. I'm looking it up. I asked you to sell me on it, but you said it's residential, and that was the sales pitch. I was hoping I'd get a little bit more. I'm trying to look it up, but
What do you want to know about it?
preferably like everything, like what a buyer would want to know.
Well, you said it's about you want to know about it? You know what I mean? Like, you know, you just call me, you say you found it on the advertising.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm doing all my due diligence while I'm trying to get you to talk to me about anything. Like, what's the exit strategy for it? I come in and I build a house on it. If I build a house, how much is the house worth?
Maybe about 250.
$250. All right. And how big of a house do I have to build?
Probably 3.2.
We got square footage with that?
He's at 3.2.
Maybe about 15.
15. All right. So 15. And that's going for 250? That's what you said? How do I make money if I buy it from you for 40? Right, but I mean, it's going to cost me probably, $125 a square foot. I'm all in at 187, and then I got to put 40 into it. I got holding costs and closing costs and realtor commissions when I sell it. How do I make money? All right, so let's say I find someone to do it for 105. I'm at 157, and then I buy it from you for 40, right? So I'm 197, and then I got closing costs with you. I'm assuming you want me to pay closing costs, right? And then I got closing costs on the other side because they're gonna want me to pay them, and then I got realtor commissions. I mean, you making an arm and a leg on this, or you got room to move? I mean, as of right now, my offer would probably be like 10 grand. Not today. I can tell you what's not going to happen today is that 40 grand because my math doesn't check out. And I don't think anybody's math would check out. All right, you too. Bye-bye. There you go.
Okay, I want to throw this out there really quick. I'm pulling up the the next lead on I'm calling. That is absolutely incredible to me how little enthusiasm came from this wholesaler. Like, bro, do you know how excited if I was doing the sales and a buyer calls me unbeknownst to me about a property, bro, I'm dropping everything that I'm doing and I'm engaging with that person. I want to know what they're buying. I want to build a relationship with them. I'm selling them on the property. It was almost like this. It was almost like this man was the seller.
He was insulted. He said, "How did you find out about this?" Like he was mad. Why would you want to give me an assignment fee, you asshole?
Yo, that's crazy.
I couldn't believe it,
bro. That is wild. That is the state. This is why, guys, there is so much money in wholesaling real estate because you think that it's saturated, but 90% of the people, like so-called competition, are those guys who do like $130,000 month a year and like think that they're absolutely set.
Dude, that was literally the video for how to not dispo a property.
Facts, though. That's facts. That's facts. Here's what not to do.
He's in San Antonio, bro.
Oh, really? Is he really? Hey, Yusuf. Hey, this is Aaron. I was calling about the property on Brighton Ave.
Oh yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I wanted to call you before I wrapped up today. You had spoke with one of my agents about the property recently, and I just wanted to call you because I'll be the one making you an offer if you have a couple minutes.
Because I have a couple of deals with an offer.
What's that?
I mean, I have an offer.
Oh, understood. Okay. And let me ask you this. I know you have a lot of people making you offers. If me and you can agree on a price today, are you ready to move forward today?
You take it as is, I was yesterday. That was the
Okay, understood. I'll just to kind of give you an idea on how we operate. We typically buy properties in as-is condition, and we pay all the closing costs. So we make it very, very easy for you. And so, for an offer like that, what price range did you need to be in? If I could just take this off your hand. Okay, got you. So if we could do 140,000, you're saying that you're ready to move forward?
I can use it. 140. I will do it. I mean, whatever comes very soon.
Understood. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make you an offer. Right now on the phone before we hang up, just to see if we're in the right ballpark. Let me ask you this. In regards to the condition of the property, I see on the notes you say that it's in bad condition and needs repairs. What do you mean by that?
Are you handy? If you're handy, you're not handy or not. So what you're gonna do is that it's a full bathroom for full bathroom two bed. What you need is a house or this thing. Are you what the boat? Are you gonna rent it or you gonna resell it? What you gonna do?
To be honest, I'm not sure until I do a little bit more due diligence. But I mean, from your perspective. Well, let me ask you this. I mean, do you think that any of the structural items will need to be updated, like the HVAC or the roof or foundation? Okay, good.
But on you can put a double lot. You can have another house. Add two more houses.
Got it.
Put the guy in the front, so you got the town here, but then we can the double lot.
Understood.
Have equal land and but the house I don't have way. They have bad conditions with cheap truck and cheap and all hardwood store and the kitchen and job is done. It was an extension, some deck. It makes big difference. But it needs work.
How many bedrooms and how many bathrooms? You said 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms?
No, 1 bathroom.
4 bedrooms, 1 bathroom.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's 860 square feet. Is that true?
Yeah, it's a nice house.
Okay. So you're saying I'm not gonna need to update the roof or foundation or the HVAC. So it's basically like a cosmetic. I'll just need to go in and update it cosmetically. Okay, so we are gonna need to update the HVAC then. I understand. Yes, sir. I understand. I was only asking so that I could, because normally if we purchase properties, we're gonna have to put HVAC. So I just want to know so that I can assess and get you an accurate offer. But
mostly you need you're buying a nice property.
Yeah.
Mostly you have an acre property.
And let me ask you this: is the property rented out right now or is it vacant?
They moving. Actually, I'm getting rent, but you move out.
When?
I'm getting Section 8 maybe, but you move out. Nobody is there.
Okay, they moved out already.
Yeah, you have the house, but they pay me by 1 month or 2 weeks to be out, totally out.
Okay.
They pay me.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, Yusuf, one moment. Let me do some due diligence, and I'm gonna come right back to see if the property qualifies for what we're looking for. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. One moment, please.
No problem.
1 moment. Yes, sir. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. ARV of this property. I have another similar property in the area that sold for $232,000 in 62 days. That's a 3-bed, 2-bath. I'm a 2-bed. I'm a 4-bed, 1-bath within 150 square feet. So we appraised there. Similar, our lot size is over double than this guy's. Their ARV is 232. I'm calling my ARV to be conservative, just to make sure that if I get this contract locked up, that RJ can't say anything about my numbers. Like 220. Now, normally for a cosmetic rehab, I would be at 0.65. I'm gonna call it a 0.6, just because it does need an HVAC. Dang it, that puts me at 132. So if I want to make 15 on this, I need to offer 115. All right, let's see what he says. He's at 140. I'm gonna see if I can get him at 115. Hey, Yusuf. Okay, so I have good news. I was actually able to get an approval for this property, and it looks like we'd be able to move forward at $115,000, and we pay all the closing costs with no realtor fees if you're willing to work with us.
No, but the 115 is low. What is it to me? I'll make it work. If I even think of 115, that taxes and all the stuff, you took over the taxes. I'm not gonna pay taxes. Like if I don't work with 120 and you took over everything, I don't care.
Okay, how much do you owe on the property?
Nothing. It's clean.
So you're saying if you can do 120?
I think only I need to $15,000 taxes. I work out 120 cash. I'm happy.
Okay, one moment. I can't guarantee that because I was already approved for 115. One moment. Let me just place you on a brief hold and see if I can do that. One second, okay?
Bro, imagine if you were the shot caller and you could have just said yes.
Wait, can you wait until I put the guy on hold? All right, so here's what I'm seeing. 220 ARV, 0.6. I can sell it right now. I can sell it for 130. I can sell it for 132 is my number. He's saying 120. I'm okay with 12 bands. And if we were to novate it, we can probably move it for 140.
Hold on. You cannot make that decision.
Shut up, RJ.
Go talk to your imaginary friend right now.
Bro, I'm not telling them. I'm talking to anybody imaginary.
You asked your imaginary friend if you could do 120. You are not a shot caller.
Well, I was referring to you. Hey, Yusuf. Okay, I did. It looks like we got a green light, brother. I am able to move forward at that price of 120, and so what I can do is put this in writing for you. That way we can review it. What's the best email for you?
You're gonna pay all the tax. I don't know how much tax. 7, 8. I don't know how much tax is.
That's fine. That's totally fine.
But between you is a good location, and the whole house, the whole apartment, really, the whole house.
Yes, Yusuf. That's why I agree with you. That's why I think that this is a good deal for both of us.
Yeah, it's a good location, but you can add another house to the problem.
Agreed. Yeah, that's what I was looking at as well. What's the best email? What's the best email for you? Yep, MAGDIRUOUSSE. Yeah, MAGDIRYOUSSEF. Okay, got you. And are you able to receive emails on your phone?
If you have a time for some purpose, that's the means.
I don't think so. I agree. He's trying to sell me on the property now, and I've already agreed to his number.
US1, and it's I just cut the grass the other day. It looks much better.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna place you on a brief hold. Let me get this paperwork over to you right now. That way we can review it together. Okay. One moment, please. I want it. I want it, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
So
I'm not the Earon Bevans I was back in 2020, RJ.
So we have Aaron the closer.
I'm a different man now. I'm a different man. I got facial hair now.
Aaron the underwriter. And Aaron the TC.
I can't stand this man. I can't do nothing right around this man, I swear.
But see, they're all spelled differently. AARON is the underwriter. ERIN, the female, is the TC.
As long as EARON is the closer, bro.
Well, yeah, I mean the closer in your strategy is pretty worthless. You don't generate the lead. You literally just call and say, "Hey, I'm Aaron. I'm going to be the guy that's going to make you an offer today. Hold on, let me put you on a brief hold." And then come back and say, "The other Aaron said I could do it."
It works, bro. It works.
Which one is this?
This is row 24. Under like take a look at that. This is a good deal.
Oh, Jersey, bro.
Yep. And that's a good deal. Like that. Like I'm looking at these numbers. Like I feel really good about this.
Nah, hold on. Let me underwrite this real quick. RJ, the real underwriter. I'm gonna make you second guess this just to mess with you.
You can do whatever you want. I can defend these numbers in front of an entire jury.
Okay, so I see you cherry picked your 1-232 comp down here. Okay. I see what you're cooking with. Oh yeah, bro. I would have locked this up too.
Yeah,
What'd
this
you
is a
get
good
for?
deal.
What'd you get for? 120?
I got him from 120.
Oh yeah. Bro, this dude right here, I don't know who this Rick the Jesus is, but Rick the Jesus is like he's in the I love Aaron fan club and the I hate RJ club.
Bro, that's good. That's good. Like, bro, do you know how much hate I get on your messages? I mean, on your social media.
Well, you deserve it. I've never done anything.
Bro, you do deserve it. You're making like very sweeping statements on this live.
Let's
you think, have you read the 48 Laws of Power? Like, you know that when you draw a line in the sand, like you're going to inherently create enemies, bro.
Yeah, but I'm so charismatic that no one should ever hate me. I wanted to see if you.
Yusuf, I haven't forgotten about you. I'm almost finished with the paperwork. I'm about to send the email right now, brother. Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. One moment. I love it. I love it whenever they like reassure me of their patience with me.
So while Aaron is writing his contract, I want to share with you guys a story. If you've ever seen Earon Bevans MC an event, he always makes you do the lion and tiger, right? It's whoo, ah, whoo, right? And so he was doing it, and I was standing next. I was the first speaker. And so he told people to do the biggest, loudest lion voice. And so I jumped up on stage, and that's where our thumbnail came from. Me doing my lion voice. Now, what people don't understand is that reaction by Aaron right there. That's not really a reaction to me at all. It's Aaron is confused because I actually scared the shit out of him. And when I say I scared the shit, I mean he actually shit his pants a little bit right there. And he was trying to think like, how am I going to walk around all day as the MC now that I've shat my pants at 9:03 a.m. This is the look of a confusion of a man right there.
First of all, that is not how that account took place, guys.
That's not what happened.
Bro, never have I ever soiled my pants.
Not one time.
Never have I ever soiled my pants as a grown, cognizant man.
Cognitive. That's the key word. One time I peed myself.
No, that one night we were at Jesse Burrell's house, and I may have soiled myself. I'm not gonna
lie. I'm very sure that was the night that Aaron and I became very good friends. That was the night. Aaron and I, we both got very, very drunk at Jesse Burrell's house in his swimming pool playing basketball. I think that's what did it. We were playing basketball in the pool.
Yeah.
And we didn't realize
it was in Phoenix, so it was like mad hot outside.
Yeah, we didn't realize what was happening, and we kept competing. And then the next thing you know, it was like, okay, we don't feel well.
I don't even think I told y'all good night. I just left to the room.
Facts.
Hey, Yusuf. Hey there. I just sent you the email. Did you see it? Yes. If you notice in other agreements, I put that all the closing costs as well as the and I included everything there. Yes. Yes, sir. Understood. We normally use priority title, and we will be putting consideration of the earnest money deposit. There'll be an initial $10 earnest money deposit so that we're a valid agreement. And then we will be having other earnest money deposit that's dropped by our funding partners, just so that you know we're not wasting any time. And that's why I added that in the other agreements with you. Perfect. Perfect. Sounds good. You have an acre, you got a small house on top, you some more, you got everything working, the sewage line, everything, everything working. What does it tell you? You gotta put hands inside, that, this and this and this. That's you bring this value what they owe them. Perfect. On the south. It's a big problem. I agree, brother. It's a big old piece of property, the old Christmas tree and all that. But anyway, good luck. Take a look over there, Bob. Well, we're ready to go right now. I've already done my due diligence. Do you have any other questions for me? No. Perfect. Perfect. So if you're ready to go, you can go ahead and click on where it says seller sign here, and we can open up escrow first thing tomorrow morning. Go look at the property. I know the good deal. I know it's good deal. I know you're not making mistakes, but brother, Yusuf, we've already seen the property online, and my team invests in New Jersey. We've already done deals in New Jersey before. I'm already familiar with this market. We're ready to go as long as you are. I don't need to personally walk the property. I am right now in Texas. I have funding partners who are in Jersey. So I'm not going to be walking the property, and we're good with the numbers. So I'm ready to open escrow as long as you're ready to move forward. Good question. Good question. So basically, we have a title company that we prefer in this area. It's called Priority Title. What it's going to look like is we open escrow tomorrow, and we immediately begin clearing the title. Everything that comes up on the title, we'll be handling all of the fees. You did mention that there are some back taxes. We'll be handling those. That's why I put that in the agreement there. And once title is clear and we're ready to close, then me and you will coordinate the closing date with the escrow officer. We don't do anything under the table. Everything we have to have an insurance policy on. This is why I'm paying for the title policy. And I can even introduce you to our transaction coordinator, Sable, who will be helping us with all of the paperwork. This is how the closing process typically works.
Let me know that Kevin. I never tried it before, that's why I mean.
Yeah.
I never tried before to see you.
I'm waiting right here until I see that you clicked sign. That way I can let my team know that we can go ahead and start working on getting funds allocated for the deal. He told me to hold on. He has his brother with him and they're reviewing the document. He's gonna let me know if he has any questions right now.
Is he still on hold?
Yeah, I just put him on hold right now.
Okay. Real quick, are you paying attention to me?
Yeah, I am.
Right. Remember that time that you said I wasn't a cleaner?
Yeah.
A cleaner would close this deal and get a signature, Aaron.
All right, no pressure. No pressure. I'm here, Yusuf.
Okay, I don't know what I click, but what is the click? What is the click?
Yeah, where it says seller signature. It should say seller sign here, and you can click that.
Can you give me a paper? I tell you what, let me just because I know I never do before. Can we do tomorrow?
But,
My son, okay?
well,
we have agreement. I will tell my son to with me tomorrow morning.
Let me ask you this. Yusuf. If you don't have any questions, then why not move forward today? And the only reason why I ask is because if I don't have an agreement, then I don't have anything to take back to my team so that we can allocate funds. I don't know if I'll be available tomorrow, but I am available right now if you have a couple minutes. It only takes like 45 seconds for us to move forward with the agreement.
What is my son's house? You know, it's under my son. Me?
Okay.
It's under my son. It's the same for different.
You're not the owner?
My son, under my son. I mean, the same thing. But I'm the boss, you mean?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So we can still open escrow together then.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we will need your son there for us to close escrow, to be clear, since he has a vested interest. But it's okay for you to open escrow. Okay. Yes, sir. Where it says seller, sign here.
I tell you what. You know what? I think I no more. I do no more. This my son. I do and this and this. Now to put in the morning.
I don't know if I'll be available tomorrow. You don't have a few minutes right now? It's the end of the day.
I'm not the owner, so I want to. I'm not the owner.
Understood. I understand. What is your son available where I can? What's that? It's where it says seller, sign here.
I don't see any pictures sign here.
It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom of the agreement.
The one that I have the phone number here. I have the phone number here. The better way to get SPA.
His son also is on the property, so he's saying that he wants his son present, which I understand, but we don't necessarily need him to open escrow. Are you looking at the purchase agreement right now?
I see here is the better way to get the SPA. He is done. You mean? I think it was doing a third criminal morning. We have it. Third criminal morning for something with me. And if you can do it, come anytime. Well, I'm gonna give you a call. That text me is not. Sounds good?
Well, is there any way that we can move forward right now? I feel like we're right there, and you don't have any questions. Can I call your son, or because I'm only asking because I'm not going to be available tomorrow, and I would hate to lose the deal over a few minutes if we can do it this evening, especially if you don't have any concerns or questions. I feel like I've given you the price you want. I'm also paying for the back taxes.
I gotta deal with you. If you can do tomorrow, I will do it tomorrow. I have no problem because of my son. Totally, this one how they're doing. We do. I have no problem. There's no problem. We have a deal.
Okay.
That's the number. That's 5 years. It's not a great. I have things to have. I can do one of my more. Then 135 just to be able to have it in the wood. I got the here, camping, the soaking. I mean, I got a bunch of things.
Let me ask you this, just because I want to shoot my shot, and I'm a businessman, and a lot of times there's people who they tell me call them tomorrow, and then when I call them, I don't hear from them. So let me ask you. Well, let me ask you this: if I were to give you a couple extra $1,000, would that be worth it for us to move forward today?
No, okay, tell you what, call me in the morning, Bobby. Call me in the morning. And if on that one time, call me in the morning and deliver. I do $2,000. It makes easy for us. Call me in the morning about 11 o'clock. Now tomorrow.
Okay, well, but just to be clear, I definitely will not be adding the couple extra $1,000 if we wait until tomorrow. I'm just trying to see, you know what I mean?
Not a problem. Call me tomorrow. Probably half down to the big deal. But I just went through and I said to my son and I said him do what you gotta do. He signed, he do what you gotta do. You mean?
Okay, do you want me to send it to another email so that he can see it as well?
My signature. My signature is different because I'm not the owner, but I can sign it. It's not a big issue. You mean? You get my voice, I think it's not a big
No, I understand.
I can sign it. It's not a big deal. It's not any different to me. But going about 11 o'clock tomorrow, you mean what you say we add another extra 1,000? What do you mean?
I'm saying I will add another $2,000 if we're willing to take the 5 minutes to do it right now, as opposed to tomorrow when I'm not available.
If you go back under Austin YouTube under my name, and tomorrow morning, let's take up 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, I will do it. And I'm from the pick up my phone. Now text me number, right?
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Okay, tomorrow.
All right, brother. We'll follow up. We'll follow up with you tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, we'll see. I have your number. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. We'll see, brother. Okay. Bye. Dang it. So close. So close, man. Whatever. Don't look at me.
He said he'll sign it tomorrow.
We just had this whole conversation about closers close on the first call.
Bro, you're just not a cleaner.
Dang it! All right, well, who knows? This guy says he's going to follow up tomorrow. We did get a verbal agreement.
Bro, there was nothing you could have said there. You did everything that you could. He wasn't going to sign. I mean, listen, there's times where you just have to understand you're not going to get someone to do something. There's no magical words that you're going to say that's going to make him do something he's not going to do. That's his personality. He was not going to do it.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think you did anything wrong. I mean, I wouldn't even done the extra $2,000.
I mean, I wanted the contract now, so but I did make it clear, hey, like that is off the table as of tomorrow. Like I want the contract now.
All right. These people have hung around for over 2 hours. It is time. I have to hear. Let me give my feedback first, okay? I technically don't know what these leads are. I followed Aaron's lead with what he was saying. So that someone from his team talked to them earlier today. Okay. I don't know where these leads came from at all. First two, a little bit unique, right? Haunted house with poop smells. FBI tore down a house and she's running from the cops. Okay. That a little bit unique. After that, I mean, first of all, we started off with like a perfect contact rate. Very rare. There was never a moment in these 2 hours where it was just like we couldn't get someone on the phone. Very little airtime between us having to fill in. I had a great conversation. You've had multiple great conversations. But even like the bad one that I had was a wholesaler on a vacant lot that, I mean, realistically, if he has a better personality, that probably could have been converted to a JV deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I could have been like, hey man, listen, this is who I am. I can help you move this. I can help you understand how to do this business better. I just didn't like him, to be honest with you. I mean, he shot himself in the foot, right? So overall, man, I was very impressed with the lead source. So break the news. I mean, what the hell were we calling?
I love it. I love it. So these leads are actually from SVA, that's Standard Virtual Assistants. And SVA has been changing the game for a lot of investors and wholesalers in the marketplace right now. As of right now, what we're seeing is through SVA, a 15-to-1 average lead to contract ratio. Now, those of you who are following my lives, the 23 episodes we've done up until now, I'm currently at an 8-to-1 lead to contract ratio. We're currently at $230,000 in projected revenue. And that's in 23 days of calling live. Now, that's in 51 days of the launch of the challenge, but 23 days of actually calling, 23 episodes of calling 2 hours a day. And average deal size that we're seeing is $15,000 globally. That's over all deals that are done through this lead source, and an average closing and funding rate of 60%.
And then what is your average fee?
$19,500.
So on your 8-to-1, you're at $19,500. What does it cost me to generate 8 leads? Roughly.
I'll tell you right now. It's going to cost you 8 leads, about $300 to $400.
Okay, so let's just say it's $400. So I'm spending $400 to get a contract. I still have 7 leads to follow up on, potentially close, whatever. What am I doing? I come to you, I go to SVA, and I say, all right, sign me up. What am I get? Are you guys pulling the list? You're doing everything? Is it just I just say, hey, go give me a lead, go give me leads in San Antonio right now?
That's right. That's right. So basically what it looks like is you choose what market you want to be in, and then your operations teams pull the data for you, skip trace the data for you, upload it into REI SIF. You have a personalized data manager who their sole responsibility is to ensure that parcels of data are being stacked with motivation, and then that's uploaded into the dialer for you on your behalf. And those leads are then called by your co-caller and then sent over to your database. So, yep.
So you guys are going into your SIFT, or would they go into my SIFT account?
It's technically your SIFT account. Now, usually a new account will be created for your campaign, because if you're a veteran or somebody who has a lot of data already in your SIFT, you may not feel comfortable giving somebody else access to it until you've built rapport and trust. So we just open a new account, and that's a part of the service. That way it's turn and burn. It's turnkey. You literally point the team in the direction of what geographic region you want to pull leads in, and then they start pulling leads for you.
What about for someone crazy like me that wants to be nationwide? How do y'all handle that?
Yep, we would just choose like what package would make sense for you based on how many leads you need to be generating. And then we build that around what you want custom to you.
Can this be used with ReSimply as a CRM?
It can. Absolutely. It can be used with any CRM that has a web form that you can give to your callers to be able to plug in so that leads are immediately sent to your database.
All right. So I just dropped the link right there. So what we're doing here is this is a new venture for Aaron. Newer. How long you guys been doing this total?
Total, like I've been in this space since 2021. We scaled our first virtual staffing agency to about 1.4 million. And now, and then I sold off my interest, and now we've opened up and we're scaling this one. And so this one we've been operating for about 4 months or so.
Nice. So the form there is very simple. You fill it out. It's your email, your name, your email, your phone number. Okay. Once that is filled out, Aaron's team is going to send you a message with how to schedule with his team. And from there, his team's going to go through the different packages and walk you through how you can get signed up and what's the best fit for you. For me, we are looking at realistically 2 different ways of lead generation right now that we're paying for. Okay. Everyone knows about me and PPL. Leadsolo, that'll be tomorrow. Property leads is Tuesday. Speed to lead was yesterday. The other way that we are generating leads that we're paying for is first to market strategy with REI SIFT, right? Mm-hmm. The cumbersome part about that is the management, right? The management of having to say, do this, call here. What you're telling me is I can literally go to you and say, hey, I want lead after lead after lead in Jacksonville, Florida, Duval County. You're going to take care of that. You pull the list. You're skip tracing. You're doing all that inside of my SIFT account, and just leads are showing up and I can close.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Now, here's what's dope about it, RJ. We have a guarantee. And by the way, we put this guarantee in writing. Okay. And the guarantee is you will make all of your money back in 120 days, or the company will pay for your next 90 days worth of equivalent service completely free of charge to you. The stipulation to be able to redeem that voucher should you need it, which we haven't had anybody yet, is you have to show at least a 50 to 80% offer to lead ratio. You have to be able to show that you've made and the reason why is because we have dialed these numbers in so meticulously that we know that if you're making an offer on 50 to 80% of the leads, that you're going to be able to make that you're going to be able to, at the very minimum, break even, which that's not why we're here. We're here to get you an ROI. But here's the second reason why we have this guarantee, though, because the guarantee ensures that the rookies who see a little bit of turbulence in the first 2, 3, 4 weeks, as you know, RJ, this business has a 90 to 120 day cash conversion cycle.
Yep.
So that guarantee ensures that the rookies who start to panic after the first 2 or 3 or 4 weeks of there might be a little bit of getting your team up to par, that they're not going to quit, because what we have found is that those who stick with it, those who stay focused and they're being focused on their behaviors, they're going to get an ROI. Our numbers are so dialed in. So we have that audacious guarantee that nobody ever has redeemed as of yet. We don't plan on it, but if we do have to, the objective is that nobody uses this service and says they did not make their money back and some.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I've done so many of these lives. I've talked to so many sellers. There's always a nerve-wracking aspect to doing this live, where there's the pressure of, is someone going to answer the phone? Is it going to be a motivated seller, or are you just going to have to hang up the phone over and over and over again? Bro, kudos to you. Ballsy start time, 6 p.m., right? One of the markets was in Eastern. Well, actually, multiple of the markets were Eastern time zone. So we were technically starting 7 p.m. there, because we had New Jersey, we had Detroit, we had St. Louis, we had San Antonio, and we had DFW in Louisville, Kentucky, which is also Eastern. I couldn't tell the difference between this and inbound leads. There wasn't a huge difference. That had to tweak the opening line there a little bit, but outside of that, the amount of information that you guys provided. So I got name, address, best callback number, best callback time, if it's listed, the VA rated it, right? General property condition, bed and bath count, occupancy, how soon do they want to sell, the reason they want to sell, asking price, and then the Redfin, Zillow, or Realtor.com estimate. I love it, bro. So you mentioned 120 days. Listen, guys, this is literally, I don't know this stuff. This is me asking. You said 120 days. So am I paying 120 days up front?
No. Now, if you want to, we do offer discounts for people who want to. And we have quite a few clients that capitalize on that, because we do offer discounts if you pay for the quarter in advance. And a lot of people do decide to do that because it's just offsetting their risk. They're getting a less of a purchase price for the package. The guarantee is still in place, and the guarantee says you're going to make all your money back in the 120-day period, or we'll cover the next 90 days of services, equivalent services, free of charge to you. So, you know what I mean? It just offsets the risk, and so there are a good percentage of people that decide to take advantage of that.
Yeah, Angel brings up a good point here. He says nobody got pissed except for the guy who told you called during regular business hours.
Yep.
But realistically, he wasn't mad. He was just like, hey, call me back tomorrow between 9 to 5, right? What are you charged? Is it like hourly? What is it? How is it broken up?
Yep, it's charged by the package. And the reason why is because what separates this virtual staffing agency system from others is that we don't sell, acquisition or a cold callers a la carte, as it were. Every package comes with a team. So you get a cold caller, you get a data manager, and then you get a success manager who's responsible for doing all of your data and admin and reporting to you.
Wow.
So the data manager is pulling all the data, skip tracing all the data, overseeing all the data, managing all the data, organizing it so that your success manager can give you the reports for everything that you need. And then your success manager is also uploading the data, also ensuring that numbers are constantly recycled so that your cold caller can focus on their lane, so that you can focus on one thing, and that's generating the leads or getting the leads coming into you, so that you can be focusing on a 50 to 80% lead to offer ratio. That's the only thing you need to be focusing on. And as long as you're able to hit those numbers, what we found is that 50 to 80% offer to lead ratio, we're able to ensure that you're going to get to the ROI that's intended.
Hey man, you want to see the strangest comment of the night?
Let me see.
We've had some strange ones, okay? But Jesus says, I can't wait for Wednesday's challenge. RJ and Jerry going to give us an action-packed day. Oh, I know. Oh, I know what he's talking about. Never mind, Jesus. I was going to make fun of him. Okay. Jerry and I did talk about next Wednesday going live for 12 hours. That's what he's talking about. I thought he just forgot that it was Thursday, and then that happened yesterday. I was like, Jesus, bro. Yeah, it's Thursday, bro. It's over. It's over. That's awesome. Guys, I just dropped the link in the chat again. Dude, I'm first of all jokes aside, I think at this point everybody understands that we actually love each other. It's all just in good fun, right? Especially with the amount of stuff that we've done together at this point. I mean, we actually didn't like each other. We would just be masochists. But dude, I'm super proud of you. I mean, this is one of those things where I'll say this. People don't understand from our side what this feels like and looks like, where there is like somewhat of a production that we're putting on, right? And planning that has to come along with this. Like, you're literally pulling lists and cold calling sellers and hoping that works out. So then we could call. We had to have enough to fill a whole show, right? I have a spreadsheet here. I have 33 leads that you guys generated today in multiple different markets for a call. We didn't touch near 33. But the presentation of these leads, the way that it came across without me ever seeing it, like I didn't have to think about anything. It's very intuitive. And the fact that we were able to have great conversations, we both are going to end up with deals there. I'm super proud of you, man. This is awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I think like right now, what's really dope, RJ, is the members in our community who are utilizing the service and, man, watching people change their lives, bro. And I'm not even trying to be corny, but legitimately being able to, you and I have been doing this for years. And one of the things I think that keeps me still so turned on about this business is seeing that the light in somebody's eyes who's getting their first contract or who's hitting their first 6 figures. You know, Joey Bebo, he just hit his first 6-figure week a couple months ago. You know what I mean? Like that emotional currency. I like winning a lot. I like making money a lot. But yeah, there's something about being able to serve people in this way, bro. And this is a different aspect of it, right? Because I coach this, I teach this, and I'm constantly advocating this business and real estate. But to play this intimate role inside the hoods of people's businesses has been a completely different take on it, man. And it's satisfying for sure. It's a lot of work for sure, but it's been satisfying to see.
Well, it's awesome to see. And this is, listen, dude, I keep talking about this. I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face. I feel like we are in the golden age of wholesaling.
Yes.
People want to focus on the negative side of things where it's like, oh, South Carolina, made wholesaling illegal. Oregon is making wholesaling illegal. How many deals have you done in South Carolina and Oregon? I mean, calm down. All right. You're good. Like,
Right.
there ain't that many people wholesaling in South Carolina and Oregon. Okay. And there's solutions around this. The positive sides, the lead generation tactics are so much better now. Dude, back in the day, it was you went and you found someone in the Philippines and you hoped that they were good and you paid them $3 and you said be a cold caller for them.
Yeah.
All right. That was what hiring a virtual assistant was.
Yeah.
Now you're saying, come here. We're going to put together you're going to have a data manager. You're going to have the cold caller. You're going to have a success manager. And then, all right, say this isn't for you for whatever reason. PPL that was not a thing, right? I mean, dude, we literally, that's what I'm saying. The saying, if your boys are out there saying, if the people you're following are saying that wholesaling is nothing but marketing and sales, they're wrong. Because guess what? The marketing companies have come in and said, don't worry about it. We got you.
Man.
You don't have to do marketing anymore. I mean, bro, I swiped my card. I mean, just real quick, if I came to you and I said, hey, 120 days, 1 quarter, I want to do this. San Antonio, how much am I swiping for? What's a package? How much does it cost? You know?
Yeah. For a quarter, $7,500.
$7,500. Boom. Okay. $7,500. Roughly how many leads do I get on a daily basis in just an average market?
I mean, for that package price, you're going to be looking at anywhere between 75 and 100 leads.
Total?
Yep.
So I get 100 leads. You get 1 out of 8. I'm definitely getting 1 out of 7. So 14.28. You get 19.5. I'm totally getting 20 grand. So I gave you 7,500 and I made $285,000. And I don't have to
right now, RJ, for my campaign, I'm utilizing package 4 for my campaign. One of the reasons why I'm doing the campaign live is not just, I mean, people have seen me run campaigns like this. This is the longest one I've ever done because I want it to be beyond the shadow of a doubt that there's no fake in the funk. I'm using package 4 for my campaign. And so, that runs about, $6,200 a month for package 4, which averages about 150, 175 leads a month. Okay. In 23 days of calling, 23 days of calling, 51 days of actual. So I'm not even two monthly cycles in. I'm only $6,200 in. We're already at $40,000 closed and $230,000 in projected revenue captured in contracts. It's nuts, bro.
It's crazy.
It's absolutely nuts.
I mean, it doesn't make sense to not do these types of things and not get wrapped up in the negative news that you're hearing out there. That stuff will play itself out. This is awesome, bro. I'm super proud of you. So Randy said, so that's about $75 per lead.
Depending on the package, it's going to fluctuate between about 50 and because if you're at the package 4, which is $6,200 a month, and you're bringing in, 100, 175. Yeah, I mean, you're more like $35 a lead, brother.
There you go.
You're going to fluctuate anywhere between the 35 and 50 something dollars per lead with the different packages.
I mean, I didn't feel a difference between this and PPL leads, which are costing at the lowest rate in that range. And in some of the PPL campaigns, I mean, they're much higher. And that's just the God, the honest truth. I mean, you saw it in the results. I mean, yesterday, me and Jerry Norton went live using Speed to Lead, and I walked away with 2 contracts. He walked away with 1 and pretty much had another one lined up. Very similar to kind of how some of our calls came. It was an emotional pre-foreclosure. She needed to talk to her husband, but Jerry was the solution. This is very similar results, but a little bit more controllable, right? I'm sure there's things that you could work with your success manager to dial in about what you like, what you don't like. Whereas PPL, you really can't do that. So there's a control factor that comes along with this that I do like.
Yep, 100%, 100%. In fact, it's interesting, bro, because
well, hold on, Aaron, not to interrupt you, but that price is the cheap price for PPL nationwide. This would be county specific, right?
yeah, you can go as tight as you want to. You can go zip code, county, municipality, township. You can go statewide. You can go metro-wide. You can do secondary, tertiary. Wherever you can pull the data is where your team can market to. So it's incredibly targeted.
I just listen. I'll help you out with this. I'll point you in the direction of my barber. But Jacob's saying that my cut is fresher than anything he's ever seen in his life.
Now, I hate to break it to you, RJ.
Jerry needs to step up her game. Okay. I will say the only thing better than your leads was your haircut today. Because, bro, we jumped on a Zoom call earlier today. And you looked like a poor man version of Ben Simmons back in the day at the Detroit Pistons. Do you know who that is?
Bro, I know who Ben Simmons is, bro, and that's an exaggeration.
No,
bro's crazy.
No, Ben Wallace.
Bro's crazy.
I messed up the joke, bro. No, this right here. This is what Earon Bevans looked like this morning, right here. Yes.
Oh, Wallace?
Yeah, Ben Wallace. Bro, you showed up on our Zoom call, and I was like, ooh, wow. Really? I think we're going to have a lot of people on, man.
Nah, I had to get freshened up, man.
That's awesome, man. Well, what else can we talk about SVA? Is it SVA?
Yeah, SVA standard.
This is how much I don't know about this. If people
look,
ever want to know if I lie or not.
My best client right now is producing at a 3-to-1 lead to contract ratio. Now, I'm not saying that is normal. That is naturally abnormal because that's my best client. That's and within his first month, he locked up over $100,000 in assignment fees. And he's actually in the community. And what's dope about it is it made me look good as a coach because, you know, he came back to the executive coaching call and he's talking about all these incredible numbers that he's running. And I'm like, you know, and everybody's like oohing and ahhing and Aaron, you're amazing. And I'm like, bro, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Awesome. You know what I mean? But it's really dope to see. You know what I mean? Now, some of the biggest FAQs that we get about SVA is, you know, do the callers have accents? Is this something that we're going to have to worry about? And the answer is yes. There are accents. Here's what we encourage all of our clients to keep in mind. This is a numbers game, and what matters is that you get X amounts of leads within the said time, and that you stick to your offer to lead ratio. Let your quality assurance handle the actual lead flow. The reason why is because sometimes, look, here's the reality. As wholesalers, we're running multiple businesses all at once. Acquisitions is its own sales and marketing and sales. Disposition is its own marketing and sales. If you're running an actual wholesale business, you're running multiple mini businesses.
Yeah.
What you don't need to be focusing on is all the minutia whenever it comes to generating the leads and pulling the data, scrubbing the data. And what we find is that a lot of rookie wholesalers who are not even doing deals are focusing on little items that really don't affect the numbers. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying this to justify anything that I'm trying to cover up. You can get access to the leads and the links to the recordings and all of that for your quality assurance. What I'm saying is sometimes we'll stress over the minutia, and it's like, bro, you just saw an 8x ROI in 75 days. Why are you worried about the accent? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You just closed a $70,000 deal or a $40,000 deal off of a $2,500 ad spend in 30 days. Why are you asking about minutia that doesn't matter? So these are little things that we get, and so this is one of the reasons why I paired the coaching. Obviously, somebody like you wouldn't need this because you're an expert. You coach other people, but this is why we do coach and meet regularly with all of our clients, because oftentimes we do need the reminders on focus on the numbers. Look at the numbers and the behaviors, your inputs and your outputs. Are you seeing an ROI? Is your business making money? What are you stressing about? Stop asking dumb questions and focus on making money. You know what I mean?
You know, it's funny when I was asking you the questions, which were genuine questions that I wanted to know about it. What did we go through? We went through the numbers. How much is it going to cost? How many leads am I going to get? What's my average assignment? All right, that sounds killer. Let's do it. You know, I would never think to ask about an accent or anything like that because, quite frankly, it doesn't matter. I mean, not one of those leads right there that I talked to tonight cared about the fact that someone before them, you know, had an accent. So I love it, bro. I got to go get some rest. Dude, this is 4 days in a row of doing some sort of live closing competition. And then I also we scheduled this on the week that I also had to do the Carrot Summit today. So I had to speak at Carrot Summit today. Listen, tomorrow is the final live closing day of acquisitions week. I'm going live with Lead Solo. It's just me flying solo with Lead Solo lives or leads. I'm excited for that because that was the original or that was the PPL provider that gave me the vast majority of my volume during the 2023 50-day challenge. So I'm excited to see what that's going to look like tomorrow. But bro, super proud of you. Great job on the phones. Man, you've improved so much.
Bro, why is it that even your compliments come off as backhanded to me, bro?
Just remember how bad you were in 2020. Remember how it was just like we honestly didn't think that you had ever done a real estate transaction.
Okay, wait, hold up. Wait, real quick, because I know you got to go rest because you're getting old. Because the RJ Bates that I grew up with, okay, would go 50 days straight live.
I still do that.
You've been live like four days in a row, and you're like, you have to go rest.
It's 8:30 at night. It's 8:30 at night, bro. What time do you eat dinner?
Well, my family's actually waiting for me right now, so I got to get off. But let me just throw this out there, though. Let me throw this out there.
Are you going to defend yourself in 2020?
Look, I'm not going to defend myself, but I just find it interesting that you never bring up the fact that one of the all-in guys got the same lead that I got with a worse outcome and scored higher than me. That it was rigged. It was rigged. I should have placed at the Closers Olympics 2020. And so with that said, guys, thank you guys for coming out. We appreciate you guys.
I have to respond to that. That guy, I can't remember his name. I don't even know if he's still in the industry.
Adrian, wasn't it Adrian?
No, it was the other one. The big one.
Yeah,
the big angry one.
The angry one. Yeah. The one that was always coming for you.
Yeah. That's why I don't talk about him anymore. Because one time I made fun of him and he made some weird reel about like killing me. And it was like, so I do funny things.
I forgot about that, bro.
He's like, yours is not funny. Like, I actually submitted it to a judge and said I need a temporary restraining order on the Wolf of Maricopa County. I think that's what his name was.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
something like that. All right.
right.
Appreciate you guys. Aaron, great job, bro. On that note, I think there's only one way to end tonight, and that's to listening to my song as the king closer. Because we would play Aaron's music, but it's just not good.
I raise my hand like a champion, taking the cheers in the ambience. I got a ring, but think then again, I'm such a winner, I'll win again. Some think I'm a Viking or maybe a wizard. I feel like I'm both when I'm in the ring. Victory brings serenity. I give them a 3-piece, that's for the 3P, and then I leave with the Trinity. True baller got all the amenities. All the others just wanna be mini-me's. Haters mad when they in my vicinity, cause I must be the GOAT. No Ouija board, I just dip in the ghost. Baby, my style is colder than